Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up, I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are in the lab. We're in the lab, and this is Ebony Sports Reporters. We got with us Coach Tisha, Coach Fritz, Coach Stud, Coach Julius Hall, and we have a special guest with us. That's Lindsay Streeter, owner of the Savannah Hurricanes. I got on the last season cap right here, but then I got a cap for myself and Coach Tisha, Coach Stud, and Coach Fritz that I gave it to Coach Julius Hall. I don't know what he's going to do with them, but this is this season cap right here. He got the caps for y'all, so when y'all come for homecoming, he's supposed to have that for y'all. So I don't know. I picked it up from Brother Lindsay Streeter. I gave it to Julius Hall. I dropped it off his house and T-shirts, but I don't know. So, but anyway, how y'all doing, Coach Tisha?
Hello, everybody.
Oh Lord,
Coach Fritz, how you doing?
You muted. The aliens got you.
I'm doing good. The aliens told me muted for a minute.
All right, Coach Stud, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me.
And the coach, and I mean owner, Lindsay Streeter, was again a constant guest with our Black media, and also with regards to Ebony Sports Reporters. How you doing? And you got somebody sitting with you.
Hey. Man, I tell you, I came armed and ready, man. You got this all-star panel of coaches, so I had to bring my coach, the best coach in the land, Coach Carlos Wilson, man, because I know Coach Fritz, the last time, Coach tried to trip me up and got me deep into the X's and O's. So that ain't going to happen this time. I got somebody with me that can talk this thing, man. Hey, I tell you what, Dr. Jamal took a few hats off me the other day, and he said he passed them off to Julian Wentworth Hall. But I tell you what, man, I better not find my stuff in the pawn shop. They're in high demand, and people want, I better not find out my stuff's in the pawn or eBay or nothing like that. I'm telling you right now, we're going to have a problem.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Of course. I can't wait to get there now, for real.
Oh,
Julius,
no, we're going to mail you alls as soon as Jamal give it to us. He ain't gave me nothing but 2. I got him sitting right here on the desk. He gave me 2, so he lied. Look at him. God got.
I knew he was gonna say that, so that's why I said, Brother Lindsay Streeter, I'll get in touch with you so I can get Coach Tisha, Coach Fritz, and Coach Stud covered. I'm gonna make sure they're covered.
You might have to modify the bib on Coach Tisha. You might have to cut a little hole in the bib. Make sure hers get on there right. Yeah.
Don't worry, this will be
like
taken
that
care
hairstyle.
of.
We're gonna make sure we go around that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Thank you.
So some things kicking off the Savannah Hurricanes, some things exciting. Oh, so Coach Fritz, let me tell you, Coach Stud, Coach Shea, let me tell you that Lindsay Streeter, what high school, the DECA group is going to be coming over to the games? What high school is that they're going to be coming over to the Savannah Hurricane games?
Listen, man, Herschel Beach is high school. I'm not here to boast or brag about who the best high school is. I'm just saying Herschel Beach Jenkins High School has provided their DECA students to us to add to the game ambiance and appeal, man. They're serving out courtside seats. They kids love it. They make a little pocket change, but they gain some real world experience. The other thing that's going to happen this season is Jenkins has a sports reporting department, and they're going to gain real experience by capturing our games and presenting from our games and shooting some pictures and stuff. So these are the kind of partnerships we're trying to forge. Beach High School reached out and told us that they're having a hard time getting our kids into their band, and they wanted some help bringing exposure to their band. So we're going to bring their band in. They're going to provide some music for us during the games, and then we're going to get this drumline thing going. We invite another band in, and we go to battle the drum lines right there at our games. We're excited about that. And then, Bryan County reached out, and Richmond Hill High School has a whole department centered around medical professionals and their students, and they need to raise some money. They do an annual trip over to Atlanta. So what they want to do is to take their staff that have some basketball acumen and ability, merge them with their boys basketball team, and then we play a little fun game to help them raise some money to get these kids off to Atlanta. So, man, we're excited that we're being used in that way. It truly aligns with the vision of the Hurricanes and what we want to do in the community. And so for people to be reaching out to us and understanding that we can help them to raise funds, or we can help to bring some credibility to the things that they're doing with their youth, and we want to be used that way. What's most exciting about this upcoming season is that we went to the semifinals last year in our second season, so we were a game outside the championship. And then my coach talked to me about he wanted to get bigger. He needed some more groceries. He wanted to be able to play above the rim, whatever that means. But we had about 35 people to ask us, could they be a part of the Hurricanes? And we knew we were going to pick up 7 of those 35 or so. And I think I got the coach what he needs. So he'll elaborate a little bit on what his vision is for the team moving forward. But I think it's going to be an exciting season, something to come out and watch. We're going to tip off on November the 2nd. We're going to wear all white that day in the community. And, man, we need y'all there. So, Coach, man, tell them what we got, man, what you're working with.
Well, as Mr. Streeter clearly laid out, the vision for these is to win the whole thing. Some of the things we were missing last year, like he clearly defined, was athleticism. I think we wanted to get bigger in the front court, definitely with our wing players, and then also getting guys that can move their feet laterally. I think last year what exposed us in the playoffs was that we were lacking in size. So we had to play a little fast, and which kind of forced us to play perfect basketball. And sometimes when shots don't fall, other things fall apart as well. And so I think in our third season, we wanted to get better from the front court and all the way to our back court. And so we returned in 7 starters from last year in reference to kind of how our platform looked. We wanted to continue to build on our foundation. We run a flex offense. We run a lot of 5 out, 4 out, 1 in, a lot of space, a little bit of old and new. What we want to do with this team right here is kind of get in the open court and try to expose teams that really don't have discipline and things like that. So as we go into this season, the goal is to win the entire thing.
All right. So something I was hoping that the president of Our Black Media will be negotiating with the owner of the Savannah Hurricanes a possibility for Coach Tisha, Coach Fritz, Coach Stud, Coach Charles Morris for us to be able to sit in there and also do some live things right there. But the president has not done that yet. So, Mr. President,
we got a new in the field camera crew coming in soon. So we'll have that. We got Coach Bernard joining us. But we need to do that. We're gonna get season tickets too for all the home games for Our Black Media. So count us in. I know somebody had said something about season tickets earlier. So you let us know when the tickets go on sale so we can get our season tickets for all the games.
all right. And you got some things happening this month or the end of this month for the Savannah Hurricanes, Mr. Streeter.
Yeah, we sure do. We're going to shoot some photos on the 21st and then on the 27th, we're going to sign. We're going to have our players signing. We'll be announcing what the location is going to be for that. And on 5 October, we're going to do a media day and roll out and introduce our team to the city. Man, I tell you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you see the amount of athleticism we have. And what the coaches shared with me is that there's an unusual amount of chemistry already with this group. They know and respect one another, and they really like one another. So one of the things he stressed in his philosophy is the ability to share the ball and look out for one another. And typically you have to evolve into that as a team. Well, we feel as though there's enough chemistry already that we'll achieve that ball sharing and that selfishness rather early with this team. So man, we're just really excited. We're gaining popularity. Sponsors are reaching out to us now. People are wanting to help, and we're getting help from outside of the state, man. We have corporations down in Florida that are reaching out to us now. So we're just really embracing the growth that we're experiencing. But more importantly, what excites us the most and gets us really going is when the community understands that we're a resource and we can help to impact and empower their youth. And when they want to reach out to use us that way, we're all for it. We're going to step into some new waters this year, but we're looking to pick up an AAU team, the Cyclones. They're going to look like us, walk like us, act like us, and we're going to sponsor them and put them in the AAU team. And we're going to allow our players to gain some valuable coaching experience so they can look at the next level of their careers, but gain that experience with us under the tutelage of our staff that allow them to coach these youth and hopefully win a championship with those guys as well. So, man, we're really stoked, man. And the backing of the city has been phenomenal. The backing that we've received from this platform and your willingness to share your platform with us, man, it's just been nothing short of spectacular. So we appreciate the opportunity to be here.
So Mr. Streeter, Brother Streeter, Coach, I'm gonna let you know it's not on me anymore right now. I am about to let the lions out of the gates because like you said before, about to let the lions out of the gates right now. The coaches go ahead. Y'all can interact right now, coaches. Y'all don't be harsh on my people. I need y'all scaring the coach also now. You got the owner and the coach. So okay, listen now. Go ahead, any coaches.
Well, I wanted to say that I don't know. Y'all should have been back there in '84 when the Hawks draft me in the last round with the last pick. What you laughing at, Jamal? the Hawks drafted me in the '84 draft.
Yeah.
The opinion of Coach Julius Hall, merely opinion of Coach Julius Hall, not the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters, but continue on, Coach Julius Hall.
I still might have it, so I'm gonna be practicing because I might try out at 62. I might still try out. We're gonna see what.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Okay, we do have 2 defibrillators on hand. We got you.
Medical staff present. I promise you.
I like that. Yo, what you saying? Clear.
That's not a good idea, Coach.
I'm an alien. I don't need that.
Here we go.
I'm sorry about being late. I tuned in late, so I really caught the back end. So you got to introduce me to the young guys, Jesus, because I'm just popping in, so I don't,
They've been on the show before. This is the owners of the Savannah Hurricanes, Lindsay Streeter, and the coach. So that's why they're back again because the season's about to kick off. So that's what we're doing right now. And so just like as Coach Mr. Streeter has realized that Coach Fritz jumped on him, got on him before, about the X's and the O's, and so now he's prepared. That's why I said the gate is now open. Coach Stud, Coach Tisha, y'all just go ahead.
Yeah, y'all mess with me. I brought my coach. Try that mess now.
Well, I'm gonna piggyback on Jules.
Man, they trying to ask me stuff about high posts and low posts and screens and pick and roll, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know nothing about community. I write checks. I don't know nothing.
Hey, talk about it.
There you go.
Right. They bring Coach Bernard in on the end here, old ringer. He been listening the whole time. Talking he just coming on. Yeah, he been listening the whole time.
I remember now. I'm gonna piggyback on Jules.
Coach T-shirt,
the
she got
Hawks
a whole
draft me, and they draft me at 84 and a half. So,
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I can write down no X's and O's, and you know what I'm saying, if you need an assistant coach, I can do that for you.
Okay. See, we got some real good coaches. So we got Coach Stud, Coach Eric right there. We got Coach Bernard. We will send them to help your coach anytime y'all want. Because I'm telling you, if they in the stands, they're gonna be out there hollering and yelling. Hey, coach, you better be right now, because I know these two here, especially Bernard. See his rings? He's showing you all his.
There you go. There you go, state champ, Jordan, state champ. I just want to show you. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a moment.
Yeah, I got 4 of them.
There you go.
Oh,
Listen.
4 of them.
Well, I better back down. Back down.
No, we're trying to build something dynamic here, so I think it's gonna happen. Y'all gonna be able to see it. So,
yeah,
you know, coming in, being an outsider, right? We're retired veterans here, and so coming to a city that you know nothing about, trying to build a team from the ground up, it's been a challenge. You know, getting the right players that fit the vision of the owner to include the outreach in the community is probably the best part. And you get to see the youth and how they light up when players touch them. You know, it's bigger than basketball for us. You know, some of our guys went on to college. We had one today, graduate basic training, former players. So the outreach is grown over the last 3 years, and we expect nothing different this year as we get ready to start the season. So I would love to see, and with all the experience on this tonight, you guys in the stands, you know, because coaches don't see everything. So, you know, I would take any input that would help us, you know, improve our chances of cutting down the nets here. So I welcome that.
Okay. I can't wait. When's the first game?
November 2nd.
November 2nd. Oh, okay.
Time and location.
3 p.m. at Beach High School.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All white.
You gotta be in white.
Okay.
When's the practice?
And I'll make sure I contact you so I can get the other white T-shirts.
White clothes.
Because Coach Julius Hall, he got them, and no telling what he about to do. Like you said, we're going to go to pawn shops and look, because he's gonna probably be pawning it. That's why I said I got my cap from last season, and I got my cap for this season right here. Yeah.
So that was for. I thought you told me to get that to Coach Eric, since he was right there in Jacksonville, and they're all the way in New Jersey. Fritz and Tisha in New York. So I'm talking about New Jersey.
Please say that right. Say that right.
Up there with Aaron Rodgers, and
that's right.
And Bernard is in Atlanta. So Coach Stud is one. Coach Eric could be right there. Some Saturdays, if you could prime him from the TV, he'll be right there, because he only 2 hours away in Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you heads up now. Last time I've been in Beach High School, they kicked me out last year. I get behind the bench, coach. So I hope you're ready for my mouth. I hope you're ready.
I think when you hear me, you ain't gonna have nothing to say.
Okay.
Yeah, because he did
worse than you are.
Because he did handle himself last year when we went to the game, so he did handle himself.
Okay.
Well, I'm a tyrant sometimes. Hey, I expect perfection.
He ain't seen me and Jules together.
That's right.
No, Coach Julius Hall just sat there and was quiet, was just looking at him like, wow.
Oh, really?
Not you, Mr. Hall.
Yeah. He was just like, wow.
Hey, listen. I was just seeing how he coach, so I'm gonna be there to make sure that he is doing what he needs to do. If he don't, then I got coaches I'm sending there. Y'all know. The coach like that. Hey, when you see somebody just come and just start and sit on your bench and move over a little bit,
Hey man,
that'd be Bernard.
don't feel bad. They don't.
Coach Eric, I'm sending them there.
That's what I'm about to tell you. Hey, you got to worry. I don't even sit down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even see this on the bench.
Hey, this a ruthless panel, coach.
I see.
Don't feel bad. They
I
don't
like it.
They don't threaten to buy me out and take the team. So I'm telling you. Ain't nobody exempt.
Hey, somebody I can try out the team. Okay.
It's fair game over here.
I see.
Oh yeah.
Because you heard them go and say how they're gonna come sit on the bench. I'm like saying, Mr. Streeter gonna be saying, I ain't paying him no salary. So I'm just saying, because he's the money man. So that you need to before you sit on the bench, you need to make sure you get some money. So at least you know you're doing pro bono coaching.
We'll sit on there for free.
Is to provide an environment that you can enjoy the game. A good game of basketball, not the stuff you see on TV, but actually a good game, win or lose, playing the right way. And that's really my foundation and my principles as a coach. So playing the right way, playing for each other, regardless. I mean, some days you don't have your best stuff, but I'm okay with them taking good shots, doing what they're supposed to do, and never quitting. So, that's what we are still in my players. So
that's another coach right there, Tony Mitchell. You gotta get Tony to come. He's a Monday night. He's a Monday. What is it? Monday quarterback. Mitchell.
Yeah.
Come on in and coach.
So
it was a question.
Offense?
But I was gonna say it was a question thrown out there. How can people get tickets? How can people get season tickets? Where can they go? And then go to the question, Coach Bernard Brown.
We're loading them this weekend. Hit the website, www.savannahhurricanes.com, and there's a ticket link right there. SavannahHurricanes.com.
Oh, okay. All right.
SavannahHurricanes.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can go on and get one ticket at a time, or can they get season tickets? Can they get?
Yeah, they'll be able to get them by game, by season. If they want courtside tickets, courtside's available. We have mic'd up courtside, mic'd up in the stands. They all have their own different price points. Yeah, so it's general admission is $10, and it goes up from there depending on what experience you're after.
Well, we need y'all to be successful because we need to see if we can get us a move with a big arena for you all to play in. I know this city down on the west side of the county that needs a big gymnasium built so that they can put y'all in it. We're gonna see that.
We down at beach is 2,000. We've hit that several times since we've been down there. We know that we can grow into about 3,000 seats and really do the city proud. So any help you guys can muster up, man, we're all down for it. We will eventually. We're going to need a nice new place to play and attract people. So we're all ears there.
Yeah. On a serious note, Coach and owner. So why don't you tell the people that really don't understand, tell them what's your basic offense that you run, what's your basic defense that you run?
Okay, so my defense changes depending on the opponent. Like I said, I blend a lot of old school with new school, and we also have to understand that the current players are the AAU generation. So a lot of them are one-side player, meaning that they're offensively kind of gifted, but lacking defensively. So we kind of preach help defense. I do not play zone at all. We're very, very man-to-man heavy. We really preach staying in front of each other, stuff like that, helping, communication. I think, I don't know if you was on, but we run a 5-out offense, a lot of flex. We do a lot of Princeton cuts, motion, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. This year I got better shooters, so you'll see more pin down, stuff like that. We really like to run ISO on different sides. We would like to do a lot of ball empty concepts with our best player, which allows us to do 45 cuts and things like that. So we got a lot of variations we run, and I'm not stuck to one thing, but the principle of it is definitely Princeton-based offense, which everybody has ran for generations. You talking about Utah Jazz, you talking about some elements that the Bulls run with the triangle set. We ran all of that last year because what people didn't understand, though, we was like the smallest team in the league, scored the most points. And I think over the last 2 years, we've been, I want to say 35-4 over the last 2 seasons. So the goal is, and we didn't have much talent. So a goal this year with more talent, we can do little, more things. I can run stuff that's over the rim. We can run a lot of lob threats and things like that. So the goal this year is to pack the gym out, play through our experienced players, and then we are actually implementing a lot of young players this year. So getting them more times. This is their second year in the system. I think I got a 20-year-old. He was 19 last year. So, and the goal is to push them off to college and the bigger things. So if we can get them that platform for kids that maybe were late developers in high school and coaches didn't see them, growing them to bigger, better opportunities. So, but what we want to do, like, I really like to take away teams' first option. So a lot of things we did in the first and second season is take away the first score and force the second score to carry the load. And what you'll find out is most teams in this league only got one player. And so when everything is ran through that one player, if I take that away, where are you going to get those points from? So what we try to do collectively is the first season we were more talented in our bench than we were with the starters. And, different people do different things. And so last year we were more starter heavy, and I was kind of lacking in the bench. So trying to compensate for that. This season, I think I got great starters and bench players. So I don't see any letdowns when we sub out and things like that. So
what's interesting, the point that the coach didn't make is we had an instance last year where he flipped it, where they had a great player that we couldn't stop. He called a timeout, brought the guys over. He said, we're going to let him, we're going to make him beat us. So he hit 47 points. We shut everybody else down. We beat him by 13. The other ones couldn't score. So when he couldn't take away the best one, we let them play through him until he shot himself out and was too tired to play defense. And we beat him by 13 points.
Great move.
All right.
Great move.
My three still in. I think I still can see.
He gonna get in there somehow, huh?
I know it.
Listen. I got me a 5 right here. When Coach Fritz come down for homecoming, we're gonna come and we're gonna play. Coach Eric, Jamal, Bernard, and me. We got our 5. We're gonna come scrimmage y'all.
Your baby girl, done slipped a note to me and say, "Don't let my daddy get hurt."
Hey, I'm hurt watching them practice, so she tell you where I'm at with it.
Yeah. So Coach Fritz wanted to say something. Coach Fritz.
No, I'm good. I like the baiting. As a competitor, you're trying to bait me in, so I just come to homecoming to have fun.
Yeah, he think he a coach himself. That's the problem.
That's
okay. Nice to me.
I see.
Because you here.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you here.
I want Coach Fritz when he comes to enjoy. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what, and this is honest. And I know some of y'all have done this for a while, but what's more satisfying to me is when I have somebody come out the stands after the game, like, "Hey man, I enjoyed that."
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is for me. I enjoy that, man.
I would like to come to a practice because you said something that was interesting to me. A lot of people don't pay attention to the triangle offense and how it could work very well. That offense and also San Antonio's offense, with they had Tony Parker, Manny Ginobili, and Tim Duncan. Everybody runs a different kind of offense, but the ones that I see that win championship was the triangle offense. And what San Antonio has done, pass the ball because the ball moved faster than the defense.
Yeah, we ran a little bit of San Antonio stuff the first season because I had a dynamic point guard. But he didn't shoot the ball well, but he could get downhill. So, there's no reason to rehash the story when it's been happening. San Antonio principles from so Popovich, Phil Jackson, Tex Winters, all of those guys, Doc Rivers. I talked a lot with many coaches, man, in the league today, especially when my friend was in the league. But they all got principles that you can take things from. When you're trying to build a team that's void of talent, effort is what I'm looking for. As long as they don't quit, we have a chance. Yeah. And I told the owner, hey, listen, we're not going to start from the bottom. A lot of people didn't expect us to arrive this quick. But if you build the foundation right and you find the right players, because the first thing we had to find was a star. and we didn't know who that was. So, and I think we had our first trial. I said, hey, that's that guy right there. James Sinclair. And one thing about,
that's a local boy.
Yeah. Playing this game for the many years I have played, I can tell talent.
Yeah, he used to play with my son.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a time out. Mr. Producer, we're going to take a time. We're going to come right back. This is Ebony Sports Reporters with the coaches and the Savannah Hurricanes.
Hey there. Are you ready to amplify your voice and embrace your passion? Tune in to Our Black Media Network, where community comes first and every story matters. We're here 24/7, delivering powerful content on everything from financial literacy to the latest in sports and mental health. We are unapologetically real, reflecting the heartbeat of our community with programs that inspire, empower, and drive change. Join us on all major media platforms to celebrate our unique voices and advocate for the change we want to see. With over 50K monthly viewers, our network is your go-to destination for authentic, engaging content. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the change. Tune in to Our Black Media Network today and let your voice be heard.
We are back. This is Ebony Sports Reporters, and we have with us the Savannah Hurricanes with the coaches. And we say support all our supporters. Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm, offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. One Price Cleaners located in the Farmers Market on Highway 80 in Garden City. Kim's Cafe at 714 MLK Junior Boulevard. And Shep Food and Gas. Don't ride by, stop by. And we are back. And we got, again, go for anything the coaches want to discuss with the Savannah Hurricanes.
Question, Coach. Do you do diamond press? Do you press the ball?
I do not. I mean, what I will do is, because this league is guard heavy, you can get yourself exposed on the back end. But what I will do is shorten the shot clock. So I will find like a lot of times the whole goal is maybe to get them, because it's a 35-second shot clock. So my goal is to take maybe 15, 16 seconds off of that by pressing 94 feet with one of my guards on their best ball handling. So by the time they get in their offense, they might have 12 seconds to find something.
Yeah.
So that kind of takes away a lot of their options. They can't go through a first, second, third progression. So I will do things like that. Some of our principles we might trap on the sideline. But this year I might do it at the end of quarters. So it depends on if we need a momentum change or something like that. Even maybe be up by 10 or more, I might do it. So, but that's something we talked about, and I'm thinking about implementing this season.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking overloading the right, overloading the left. If you got a 35-second shot clock, by the time you get the ball down to coach, they got 15 seconds to get in the offense to make, I'm just breaking it down to you.
No, that's a good question.
I ain't trying to come sit on your bench, but I'm just.
I can't tell.
Sounds like he was interviewing.
I know.
A team out of Alabama that ran a 1-2-2 when we first started in the league, and they had dynamic wings. So you got to have the personnel to play those type of positions and defenses. So you got to be careful of that in a league with a lot of former Division I players and Division II players. So. And those things they see. So I can't remember the name of the Outlaws. They played that way, and we made them come out of that. I mean, you're going to play a defense like that? Oh, yeah, we're going to punish you. So things like that. But, yeah, maybe shortening the shot clock, making them take a lot of the shot clock away and forcing shots. That I'm good at doing things like that.
Yeah, I think one of the advantages we had when Coach talked about our bench, as he would share the math with me after the games, that most teams were about 6 deep, and we could get about 8 deep. And so where we would kill you at is in the substitution. You sub out your starters, we rest ours, and then we'd outscore you with our bench players. And when you sub back out here, we done turn the game about 8-10 points on you with our bench players, and that was the difference last year. Yeah, we were a little small, so we had to shoot very high percentage. Play high percentage shot basketball, and when we missed, it kind of told on us in the rebounding. So we think we kind of alleviated that. He wanted longer guards. We think we've done that. People were shooting over our guards a little bit, so we got a little length there, and and we got some athleticism. So we carry about $1 million in insurance on the facilities we play in. Yeah, we might tap into some of that this year. We might bend a rim or two. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah. To piggyback off of that, a great offense can help you on your defensive end. So I really preach taking good shots. I mean, if you want to sit beside me, rush a shot. So things like that, I really harp on. If you shoot it quick, you better be laying it up. And so those type of things like that. So it allows us to set our defense if you take good shots. And so long as they're taking the ball out, I can set my defense. So things like that. And it's hard to teach players with bad habits those things. So we rep that. Yeah. And so one thing most players want is time on the court. So if you can't do what I'm asking you to do, then you just sit beside me. So that's part of my philosophy. He'll tell you all the time.
Don't let the ball stick. Don't let it stick.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, it's funny keeping them down. They get super enthusiastic at home when they walk in. We're fortunate. We play on the road. We probably the most people we played in front of on the road is about 60 folks. And you come here to beach and we're 1,500-1,600 people. And the players look up and they got their grandmother in the stands and who had girlfriends and the wife and a kid and they want to show off. So coach has to get on them and calm them down. And hey man, you never shot a 3 in practice. What you out there shooting that far for? You know that's not you.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious. I have to leave them alone in the locker room because some rough talk goes on in there. So I just step out and let him do his thing. But it's fun to watch.
Coach, sir, you ain't got no basketball questions for these gentlemen?
Oh, yeah, I was getting ready to jump in there. How y'all doing?
Fine. How are you, Coach?
Pretty good. Just a couple of quick questions. How many of y'all carry on y'all roster? How many players y'all carry on your active roster?
We carry 14.
14? I see you went 35-4, but this year, from hearing you guys talk, I believe y'all say this is your most talented team in your third year that you have had?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I just had them couple for you.
Okay, I'm more on the business side. Unless Tisha, you got something to say right now? Okay, I'm more concerned with the business side of it, and this is what I want to interject. How about corporate sponsors? Do we have any corporate sponsors? Because we need to get the whole community involved with this team. If they're gonna go to the Ghost Pirates and to the Savannah Bananas, they need to come to the Hurricanes also. So we need to get those corporate sponsors to be equally yoking us as they have yoked those other teams. The corporate sponsors with Gulfstream. We got some people here with the ILA. How about the 1414 Union? I saw somebody put down the show the other day when you was on it. They need to be active participant in sponsorship. Also, all those guys need to have season tickets. They need to, pour into this into the organization because it's African American owned, and they have a vested interest in it. Yeah,
that's a great point, and we'd be willing to share what our sponsorship package look like. And they do come with tickets, season tickets. They come with courtside seats for those sponsors, and player appearances too. Signed and autographed jerseys, signed and autographed game balls, and then the ability to bring players out to their corporations to have talks. And so, if you can kick a door open and get us in, we'd be willing to sit down and talk and share and see if we can come to some sort of agreement. Currently, we have 4 corporate sponsors. 2 are here in Georgia, and 2 are actually out of Florida.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can kick the door in by sending you somebody who can help with the marketing part of it and going and reach out to these people, because we got just like all the restaurants, Jamal eat at Kim's every day. We need Kim. Everybody need to be at Kim's eating. We need to have cards and everything in Kim's. We need one price cleaners. We got one price cleaners. We got Shepherd Brothers gas station, the only black-owned gas station in the whole county. All these things, these people need to be touched. I don't care what level of participation they have. They need to have some level of participation. And I'm gonna send somebody to you. I don't know whether she ever, and I will talk. And then she need to come in some capacity to help.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you
And
talked to
October 5th is going to be real busy for you also. Since you said that, and October 5th, there's some other things happening. You just shared what's happening on October 5th because people can hear it on this platform right here. Brother Lindsey Streeter, what's happening on October 5th also from 10 to 1 o'clock?
We
just saying, since you said October 5th, that I'm listening, I'm like, oh, he think he gonna have me hooked up on October 5th right there, and then later on, so I'm be doing all this work for Savannah Hurricanes, and then also I gotta do it for myself for Quad E and Savannah Hurricanes.
Okay, so Quad E is our healthcare, a nonprofit that I co-founded with my late wife. We screen for preventable disease, and we educate our population on healthy lifestyle living to make changes. We have about 16 people on staff with us, a myriad of doctors, nurse practitioners, case workers, nutritionists, a couple of pharmacists, and it's 4 E's. We engage, we educate, we empower to eradicate sickness and disease. So we're hosting our first ever Men's Health Summit down at Frank Callen's Boys Club on the morning of October the 5th. What's going to happen that day that's going to be extremely nice to see and be a part of is Dr. Jamal is going to come down there. We're going to take some blood out of him. We're going to look at his cholesterol level.
Oh, Lord.
And Julius Hall going to have a fat right arm because we're going to put a blood pressure cuff on him, and we're going to check his numbers, and we're going to make sure he's all right. Because he need to be around here to keep doing things in his system.
And I said, I'm gonna be squeezing. I'm gonna be squeezing him. I'm gonna be squeezing.
Man high.
And I tell you what, we're gonna Miss Tisha, to cover your ears, because we're gonna be talking about erectile dysfunction. It's just gonna be guys, so we're gonna get real, because I'm gonna tell you what's happening in our community. We breaking pills in half and sharing them blue pills with each other and ain't been to the doctor. So we're gonna talk about that stuff. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that stuff. We're gonna talk about prostate health. We're gonna talk about heart health. And then we're gonna close the door and stick a towel under it, and we're gonna talk about that elephant in the room, that mental health thing that's in our community. Yeah. So it's going to be real. We got it real intimate. About 60 men is all we're going to have at this one. The information is posted on Facebook as well as our Instagram site as well. But you got to go through Eventbrite, get registered, and we hope to see you down there. We want 21 and up. We want grown men in the room, and we'll have a real conversation. And,
I'm actually interested in doing something like that here in New York as a nonprofit, specifically for men. Mm-hmm. I mean, I lost my dad and my brother both to colon cancer, and I have several brothers. So I know that exam is something not just men, but women.
Oh, yeah.
Including myself, kind of hesitate to want to do and take. So I'm definitely all for that.
Awesome.
And Quad E is mobile. Quad E is mobile. They go all over. They might appear up in Brooklyn.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, that's that first E, engage. That keeps us moving.
Yeah.
Hey.
We'll come to where the problem is.
Hey, Mr. Lenz, I have a question. Have you sat down and talked to the athletic director of Savannah, Georgia, at City Hall?
I have not.
Yeah, he giving out a lot of funds. So, I ain't trying to start nothing, but he giving out too many funds for the wrong people. So you might need to go sit down there and talk with him. Like, hey, you giving out funds here. Why don't you, try to give us some funds? And on a serious note, I mean,
yeah,
he been giving out funds. I'm like, man, out of nowhere.
Yeah, they had the Ghost Pirates down there in Fraser Homes passing out hockey sticks. Them kids down there didn't know what to do with them. They fighting with the hockey sticks. We need to be down there.
Yeah, I'm
swinging hockey sticks at each other, Julie.
Yeah, there you go. Come on now, let's make sense. Let's make sense.
Yeah, they need to give that money out equally.
Give it to us.
Yeah, but
do you know his name, Coach?
Julius Hall and Jamal know him. Okay,
we can certainly find it. We can find it, but we need to get everybody on board, though. Even Savannah State and Georgia Southern to some degree.
Well, some of the players are former Savannah State scholars and athletes. So some of the players that they had last year. So there were some of our people. 1501 Julius Hall. 1501 people. Just to let you know, 1501 people.
1501.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with one of them. The head man.
That is awesome. We'll be right back after this.
Need your garments cleaned with care and with a professional touch? Then bring them to One Price Cleaners in Garden City at the Old Farmers Market on Highway 80. Service you can count on.
Hello, I'm Richard Coleman, and I'm running for the office of Sheriff of Chatham County. And when I'm elected, I promise to inspect what I expect. Chatham County, it's time for a change, and that change is me, Richard Coleman.
And this is Ebony Sports Reporters. We are back. The Hurricanes, and you have the coaches, and also the aliens. You have the aliens, the coaches, and the Hurricanes. That's an awesome bam. That you won't ever see something like that. Hurricanes, coaches, and aliens. Oh my God. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh my God.
Lions, tigers, and bears. We need to have a pack the house November 2nd. Pack the house. We're going to, Coach, I'm sure that you don't mind probably having a segment during the season if y'all have time and not traveling or something where you can come on for 10 minutes. You know, it's virtual because they're in New York. He's in Atlanta, Jacksonville, Florida. We all over. So it's virtual, so you can be at home. And a player, you can bring a player for that every week to just bring them on the show so they can you ain't got to be able 10-15 minutes talk about it and then everything and we go.
I'm an old soul. You just got to tell me where to be.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Because we want to do whatever we can with this platform to make sure that you all are successful.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks for having us, team.
Yeah, we'll get Bernard to build that gym.
Yeah,
that's it.
He's trying to get one anyway.
That's right. With Jamar and Our Black Media Help, come on, man, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have some moments, so I don't want to get people mad with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it be that way. But I can cuss. I can damn sure cuss.
They're gonna throw you out the game too. They're gonna see Jamal. We'll be sitting at Jamal. If they know they come and grab Bernard and taking them out the game.
They ain't the first and they ain't the last.
We'll get kicked out. They'll get kicked out.
Lord Jewis and Jamal go with me. Hey, we good. We a team.
I think I got one tech in 2 seasons.
One tech in 2 seasons? Mm-hmm. Well, Coach, you ain't doing too much cussing.
I usually get a tech to let my team know we're not going to be cheated. And some of them environments we go in is hostile. Yeah, I know it's coaches.
Yeah.
And so you already know that the deck is stacked against you. So with some of the young players, they don't understand. Hey, why coach going off? Because I'm trying to distract what's going on so they can just play ball. So if I take a tech, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Because you got 2, and I make sure I take 1.
I gotta get one.
You know, folks don't like it when little Savannah show up and start putting the screws to people. They don't like that at all. Little Savannah down in Atlanta beating up the Giant. They don't like that. So we Yeah, the little bitty crowd. They try to get the little crowd a little loud. Rep want to hold a whistle in his mouth and not blow it, and stuff like that. Our guys, we calling timeouts, put band-aids on guys and stuff, and we run past somebody, they call a foul. So we have to. Yeah, so coach get a little crazy, eyebrow go way up, the referee start pointing at and they go back, and then we get things right. But it happens, man.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll talk to him. Hey, that one was on me. I do that for a reason. I go talk to him. Hey, that one is on me. I got to get my team focused.
You know, one of the coaches asked us about the 14 players. One of the things the coach asked me to help him with was we wanted to really keen in and localize our talent, because what we're asking our players to do in the community requires them to have a vested interest in the community. So we had players that were kind of from outside of Savannah, and we're asking them to go and read stories in a classroom to kids, welcome kids back to school, show up at a crime scene to offer support to that community. Man, if you're not from here, you're a little hard pressed to do that. And so we've done that this season. We think we've achieved that with solid players that grew up here, played ball here, love this city, and want to give back to it. So we're excited.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. That is awesome. Well, Jamal.
Well, that's why I had to open. I had let the Lions out. And so we're not going to hold y'all up. If y'all want to stick around, we're going some topics. Y'all can stick around, give your thoughts with regards to that. And so we're about to roll, because this is Ebony Sports Reporters. And so, again, as we say to the whole world, I'm not responsible for what comes out their mouths.
Yes, sir.
So we about to do this right now. Monday Night Football. Coach Tisha, what was your thoughts with regards to that when you look at the Jets, Coach Tisha?
It's the first game. Relax. I'm not nervous yet. Hey. No facial expressions out there. No demeanors going on out there. Listen, it's the first game. Give us a minute. We just getting our feet wet. The man ain't played in over 12, 18 months. Come on, relax.
Really?
Mr. B. Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
We have an order to this. Don't worry about Coach Fritz now. Coach Fritz.
Aaron Rodgers looked better than Kirk Cousins. I can tell you that.
Really?
I can tell you that.
Talk about it.
So, like, whoo. You want to talk about Monday quarterback? Because both of them came off of Achilles heel injuries, both of them. And one looked like he was really, really rusty and didn't know his team. The other one is like, okay, my timing is a little off, but he did move the ball. They did score a touchdown. So Aaron Rodgers, he always starts off slow, but then he picks up. So I can't wait to go to the Broncos game. We got a game that we're going to. It's a tailgate. It's the Jets versus the Broncos. So can't wait for that one.
Coach Stud.
Well, I call him the gunslinger. I'm a Green Bay. They sitting there 0-1. We got some quarterback problems there. Also, my Jaguars should have just put a bow on the football and gave it to Miami. That was a game now that they clearly should have won by double digits, but we have to go by the final score. But let me get back to the Monday nighter with the Jets and the 49ers. I actually like the Jets to win that game. Listen, don't underestimate Aaron Rodgers. That's the gunslinger now. He will be back and perform at a high level this season here. Like Coach Tisha said, just one game. Keep your eye on them Jets now.
That's right.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Man, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait till you got to me. Man, Aaron Rodgers spent more time trying to prepare Donald Trump for his debate. That's why he didn't. Let me tell you something right now. The Jets ain't gonna go nowhere. And he may be the gunslinger, but all his bullets is going out his gun. Trust me. The San Francisco started off slow. At the end of the day, I guarantee you, if he meets San Francisco probably in week 4, they gonna blow New York Jets out. Period. I think Aaron Rodgers need to just go home. The Jets is the Jets, the Giant is the Giant. Man, I'm just tired of watching them. I ain't nothing against them, but ain't nothing against y'all. But I love y'all. But come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. They wasn't going. The Jets wasn't gonna win that game. Then the man in the moon.
So Coach Julius Hall is not around, so I guess he missed the opportunity to go and strike at the Jets. So we move on to this right here. Some have said that it is an absolute shame that Justin, that the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers is not the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. Some people are still feeling that. They were like, why is he not our quarterback? And so we go to Coach Fritz. What's your thoughts on that?
Atlanta dropped the ball. I'm still trying to figure out who Kirk Cousins' agent is, because he did a hell of a sell job for Atlanta to take Kirk Cousins. Now, Justin Fields is the future, and he's from Atlanta. But I guess he looked at his opportunity, to learn from a great coach, which is Mike Tomlin, learn from a great veteran, which is Russell Wilson, or Hall of Famer. So who knows? His future, he might later on in life go to Atlanta and do something for them, with free agency. But for right now, that was a mistake. You know what I mean? But they drafted their heir. That guy's supposed to be the next heir apparent. Penix. We'll see.
Coach Stud.
I actually thought the Falcons would make a move at getting him, bringing him there. He's out of Kennesaw, Georgia, but they went in a different direction. Russell Wilson need to stay where he at and let Mike Tomlin bring Justin Fields around and let him be the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They can build around him and win some ball games and possibly advance to a Super Bowl with him up under Mike Tomlin. Russell Wilson career is just over. He needs to stay where he's at, and Pittsburgh will be fine.
All right, Coach Bernard Brown.
Thank you for calling me. First of all, let me say this here. Justin Field, he from Kennesaw, seen him play high school. Let me tell you something right now. Justin Field did not win that game, and he did not lose that game. Okay? They managed it. 6 field goals. Come on. Hey, for Pittsburgh to go where they need to go with Russell Wilson. I'm telling you right now. Justin Field hold on the ball too much. He overthrow his receivers. I don't know if y'all watching, but I'm just keeping it real. And the best thing that we got right now, let Cousin play next Monday when Philadelphia beat the brick off them. Y'all, we bringing in Junior. Junior can play. Don't get me wrong. Junior can play. I was out there and I sell number 6 jersey. Junior can play. Justin Field is not the Atlanta Falcon answer. He's their problem. We ain't got time to rebuild you. Okay, so let him stay in Pittsburgh, and Junior is the real deal Holyfield, period. And I'm going to let y'all go now, and I told Arthur Blank on Monday, they call Cousin in and tell him, give me $100 million back. Give it back. You don't need it.
The opinion of Bernard Brown is the opinion, is not the opinions of Ebony Sports Reporters. I'll take it.
Trust me.
Coach Teacher.
Listen, I too like the Steelers. I don't think they obviously need to get rid of neither one of them. I mean, Justin is still a little timid, you know, he's his feet wet. But I think he can do better because I think he wants to do better. He has a point to prove. Now, he didn't want to go to the Falcons. So that's obsolete. He didn't want to go there. They didn't take him. But I think he can definitely build a foundation where he is. I don't necessarily think Russ's career is over. I need him to redeem himself, though. But I do think he needs to just sit down for a little bit. He needs to heal a little more than what he is. Is he on the sideline? Of course. Like, I think he's a future Hall of Famer, regardless of what all the naysayers are starting to say because of his latter career. The man is still good, though. His body is just not working with him. But I haven't necessarily given up on the Steelers, just like I haven't given up on the Jets. Now, as far as Atlanta, I think Kirk Cousins is still hurt. Now, if y'all watch that game like I watched that game, he was very timid on them feet. Like, he didn't want to put too much pressure on him. They may have rushed him back, or he may have rushed himself back because of the money, because of the way Aaron looks out there like nothing happened to him. So, you know, everybody get in their head when them dollar signs, you know, start adding up. So, but I think if Kirk is really trying to do something, he may want to listen to his body and not go out there and try to rush and be a hero.
Kirk been hurt his whole career.
Right. Can I interject, Jamal?
Oh no! Now I'm saying you is your turn now, Coach Julius Hall.
Okay.
We talking about. Some people say Justin should be the quarterback of the Falcons, and that it's a shame that he was not there. So your thoughts on that?
Well, let me get to what I wanted to get to first, and then I'll get to that.
Well, no, you cannot. You can't. You have to be muted because Coach Tisha already took a vote from us that you were not there. You decided to go hobnob with Lindsay, so you cannot say anything about the Jets. So a vote was taken, so we have to mute you. So yes, you got to deal with that. That's what she said. She said he not here, so we can't do it. He can't say nothing.
Okay, well then, how about the Cowboys? They are who we thought they were.
We're gonna get to the Cowboys, but we dealing with the Falcons right now and Justin Fields. That's what we're dealing with right now because we got some others too.
Well, if any fool would know that you take history on the side, you go on the side of history with Pittsburgh was going to beat Atlanta. It wasn't no question. Pittsburgh was going to beat Atlanta. Anybody who thought anything different is out of their damn mind. Kirk Cousins is not the savior of the Atlanta Falcons. He's not. I already knew what he was going to do. But then you playing a storied franchise. This franchise going to beat you just off of the psyche of beat you. They like the Dallas Cowboys, the Oakland Raiders, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They come to Atlanta. Atlanta can't beat these teams. Not right now. Not with what the teams that they're putting together. They're not going to get in those flashy players like Tyreek Hill, and then they want to play the bet. They put the fast and good players. They put them on the bench. You know, letting them grow. No, put them in the game. We need excitement. If you're gonna beat me with some excitement on the field. I don't mind losing as long as the game was exciting. You know, if I'm gonna lose anyway, don't put Kirk Cousins in there and throw a game away. Yeah, he threw one ball to me in the stand.
And I caught it.
So, Julius Hall, what are your thoughts about the Jets, Julius Hall? Julius Hall, what's your thoughts about the Jets?
Well,
don't let Jamal know that I did this, Julius Hall. Okay.
Mr. White. Listen, the Jets are who we thought they were. Aaron Rodgers didn't look no better than Kirk Cousins. I know that you was all flipping and doing cartwheels and everything when they drove that field and went down there and they was busting them off the line. Looked like they were for to blow the game open. But the coach made adjustments and shut y'all out the rest of the game. It was awesome. I was there just saying, "Oh!" I said, "I can't wait to Thursday. See how fake."
It's horrible. Look, I kept checking my phone. I was like, "Wait, Julius Hall didn't say nothing."
No being scheduled for Thursday.
I didn't want to use it all up. I wanted to wait till Thursday.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers said cats and dogs, just like Trump.
So we'll jump into this. The Texans and the Colts. What were your thoughts about the Texans and the Colts? The game, the Texans and the Colts. Coach Stud.
That was the best game on Sunday.
Hands
The best
down.
game on Sunday. A game that really could have went either way had they not ran out of time. That was the best game that I saw on Sunday.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Yeah. I piggyback on Coach Eric, man. That was a good game. Houston and the Colts, man, they got something going there. They building that program from ground up. And like you said, that's the best game, the whole shit. Better than college, better than all of them. I enjoyed that one. So they got something to work with. They got the quarterbacks, they got everything.
And so, Coach Tisha, Texans and the Colts, but now the Colts are saying that they think the Texans were taking some cheap shots on Anthony Richardson. So, just again, what's your thoughts of the game?
I didn't see that. I mean, did Anthony Richardson have surgery on one of them arms? Which one? Because them bullets he was throwing, I was so animated watching that game. I was just like, this should have been a Super Bowl game. Like, everything about that game was just excitement. Me yelling and screaming. But I didn't think there were any cheap shots. I thought they both played very, very well. They didn't seem like new quarterbacks to the NFL. Like, they played like seasoned players. I was impressed with both the quarterbacks.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I didn't see that game because I was at the game.
Yeah, Coach Julius Hall was on the Jumbotron, and Jack Silas was looking for him. He was scared to meet Jack Silas, but then he was on the Jumbotron. Him and Tanya on the Lovetron kissing.
Pucky.
Well, and so I didn't get a chance to see that game. I missed it, but I heard it was an exciting game. It was better than the game that I was watching.
Coach Fritz.
Man, I was impressed with Anthony Richardson. He was throwing some bombs. You wouldn't even think that he had soldier surgery. You would never think about that. He was just throwing. He was accurate. He stayed in the pocket. He did take some hits. It was like once he threw it, 1-2 step, and he threw it, he got popped. But it was a completion. Those two was balling out. I thought, this is the second year for the quarterback for C.J. Stroud. I thought he was going to have a little letdown, but no, that team, that team is stacked. They got the running back, they got Mixon, they got two good wide receivers, Diggs, and I forgot the other person, but they gonna say some things in that division. As a matter of fact, that division is going to be nasty because both of them is going to be they're the future. They're here. They're the future. They're here now.
All right, and so we got something for you, and so it's a two-parter to this right here. Dak got his money. Dak got his money. So what's your thought about Dak getting his money? And so who will get to a Super Bowl first, Lamar or Dak? Coach Bernard Brown.
Let me tell you what happened. Thank you for letting me go. Let me tell you what happened. This why Dak got his money. When Deion Sanders them got the brick beat off him with Nebraska, Jerry Jones called Dak and said, hey, I got you. Because Deion Sanders' son was a package deal in Dallas. That's what they hoped. And when they seen that happen, they said, man, I better pay this brother. Give Dak his money, $240 million, 31 guaranteed. He ain't had no choice but the center for Dak. Now, Dak got to produce now. Dak, I mean, one thing about Jerry Jones, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't like a lot of stuff he don't do, he do or whatever. When it comes to paying these brothers, he pay them. He may take a long time, but he pay them. And like he said on the Stephen A. Smith show, it's a business. And when he seen that trash that Deion Sanders put out on that field, he went and called Dak, his girlfriend, his brother, his mom, his agent, and his signing deal. He shouldn't be I'm gonna be honest. He shouldn't be the highest paid player ever, or whatever. He shouldn't be that. But boy, if you don't get a Super Bowl in the next 2 years, you're gonna be sitting by us on our black media network. We can't pay you.
Exactly.
Believe that. You better get him a Super Bowl.
All right, Coach Tisha. Again, Dak, and who will get to a Super Bowl first, Lamar or Dak?
Lamar will get the first. Could I believe that theory B. Brown just said? I don't blame Shador for losing. They have a horrible offense in Colorado. Like, literally. They killed that poor boy.
Yeah.
But it could have definitely been a determining factor because Jerry Jones and Dion are pretty tight. And I'm sure they've had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Should Dak have gotten that much money? Hell no. I was shocked, actually. I'm like, you talking about you want to live long enough to see the freaking them get to the Super Bowl. Well, I don't think paying him as much money as you just did is going to help that cause. So I don't foresee. I mean, to me, too many things need to change with the Cowboys in order for that to happen. It's obviously not just Dak, but I don't think he would get to a Super Bowl before Lamar. I think if Lamar gets himself focused, stay focused, shut that outside noise down. You have your players, you have your weapons. Stop getting discouraged while you're playing the game and stay focused, and you can win. That's just me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right.
Coach Fritz.
One, I'm glad Dak got his money. I agree that Lamar's going to get to the Super Bowl first because his team is well stacked. The problem with Lamar is when it comes to the playoff, he throws that one interception that kills the whole drive, kills the whole momentum, kills his whole team. Yes, I agree with Coach Tisha. He got to be focused. Yeah, this opinion is mine. He got to be focused because it's like he's trying to do too much. He reminds me of Peyton Manning when Peyton Manning couldn't get over the hump, and then he finally beat Tom Brady to get his first championship. So Lamar, he's looking at Patrick Mahomes, and he's like, oh, I got to do better than him. I got to do better than him. If he just focus, calm down, and stop trying to outdo Patrick and throw an interception, he'll be good because he's good for. If y'all don't ever watch that playoff game, he got the MVP, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna march my team up. And he lost because he just threw it's either a fumble or he loses the ball. It's either a fumble or an interception. He just got to calm down. Now Dak getting his money, I appreciate. Jerry Jones had no choice because of what's going on and what's around him. He didn't want to. Jerry Jones is like, yo, I don't have time to rebuild. I'm glad he paid CD Lamb as well because both of them did. Yeah, that's probably the second part, but they both deserve the money. They talented. They deserve their money. Give them their money and let them show out. As one more thing, Dak has won more playoff games than Kirk Cousins. I gotta say that.
2.
Okay, thank you, Coach Stud.
Well, that's what Dallas does. Good in the regular season, then they get to the postseason and can't get over the hump for some reason. But 230, 240 million to make all us go out there and perform good. Coming off that emotion high from signing that there. Yeah. But anyway, I was glad to see him get his money. You got to make him pay now because if he get injured, he'll just be another one that just fade away. They looking for players that can help their organization win and bring championships. As for who would get them, I want to say Lamar Jackson, but he had Kansas City beat, had Zay Flowers wide open in the end zone, just put the ball on him and there's a touchdown. Miss Isaiah Likely, that would have took a perfect throw, but Zay Flowers wide open, put it on him, you got a touchdown. He threw the ball clean behind the man. I just couldn't understand that. Then when he did connect, guy toe was on the line, but he's going to have to cut down on them little men of arrows. You playing these good teams like Kansas City and them, every play got to be your best play. You got to beat these people because they bringing their A game. They bringing their A game every week, in and out. But I would say Lamar would get to a Super Bowl before Dak. But if Dallas ever get over that hump, now they're gonna be something to be reckoned with. Now he paid CD Lamb, he done paid them boys. Them boys finna do something up there.
Yeah,
now. He done come off his hip with some money now. He that checkbook. He's serious about winning now. And boy, they perform at a high level like they got paid too.
There you go.
That was my take.
Everybody has some hot dogs.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I don't agree with Coach Tisha that Dak wasn't worth 240. I don't think nobody on the Dallas Cowboys team worth 240. But I want Dak to get his money, because if Aaron Rodgers can get that type of contract, anything can happen. If Kirk Cousins can get that type of money, anything can happen. And if Donald Trump can become the president of the United States, so anything is possible. I'm with Kamala. I'm just saying, I'm talking about before who elected this idiot, you know. But so anything can happen. So Jerry Jones, wasn't in his right mind. He gave $231 million guaranteed. But they left $9 million unguaranteed for. I have no idea. Those incentives or something, $2 million a year incentives or something. I don't even understand it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he got his money.
Yeah.
All right. So now we come to something. Now, this is just a little taste of something. This is just a little taste of something. We're going to get to it because there's another part to it. Like two parts to it.
My head. You just really don't want to listen to. I'm just asking a question so I don't get in trouble, sir.
Correct? I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You be quiet.
Let's go, Alex. Let's go. Wake up.
Yeah,
let's go, Alex. Let's go.
There's 4 times let's go.
Yeah, not from us.
Coaching is prohibited. Say let's go. We're telling them what to do. You look in the rules.
Let the kids play. We heard you. Let them play.
You are telling. Good job. You keep your mouth shut. It's going to be a point. This is a warning.
Clapping.
To an official. Called by a point. The next time's going to be a game. That's to her. That's one game.
Let's go. I'm tired of this. Let's go.
Let's go.
So, racism in sports. And so Jordan Childs has said that when she now had to give back her medal, she said it's based on the color of my skin. That's what she said. And then on Sunday, y'all saw what happened with regards to Tyreek in Miami. And so what transpired. And so I'm just lumping it all together. What's your thoughts with regards to racism in sports and what we're looking at today? Coach Julius Hall. We see it go from football, your sport of tennis, and then going on to gymnastics. Your sport also.
Listen, that lady telling them to shut their mouth is the reason people get the shit slapped out of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell no parent nothing like that. Who the hell she thought she was? You know, they were coaching their daughter, but, you know, they weren't coaching. They were just just inspiring the kid to do better. You know, but come on, let's go. They didn't tell them, say, watch your backhand or bend your knees. That's coaching. You know, you're just motivating your kid to do the right thing and to just get in the game. You already gave all the coaching before she got there. You know, and they were wrong. They just don't like to see the elevation of a player of that caliber. That's all that was.
All right, Coach Fritz.
If that's not a rule change, I don't know what is. I had to put that in. That is racism at its biggest. You saying, oh, you coaching. So that's a rule. You just came up with a fictitious rule. It wasn't a code name. It wasn't a code word for, like, I could see if he said turn it up or something else. He said let's go. That's like, you know, you amping up, you're giving her encouragement. You're supporting her. You know what I'm saying? So that lady took it upon herself to like belittle the little girl. But I like what the fathers did. He said, "Yo, it's over. Let's go. Forget this." You know, because it was no matter what you want to mess with the psyche of a 7-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this lady thought she was, but you're one of the stupid. I'm not gonna do this on Ebony Sports Reporters. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save it for another one. I see my man Bernard Brown.
All right, Coach Stud.
Well, actually, we all know that, unfortunately, racism still exists today, and we cannot be naive to the fact. Now, I have a 9-year-old grandbaby who's getting away from swimming and an expired tennis player and did make the tennis team. If the rain will ever stop on next Monday, they done rescheduled it twice. She will play her first competitive tennis match, and she's so excited. I'm hoping I definitely don't encounter an incident like that out there, you know. And she do have a coach that don't look like us, you know, but he's real good, you know. I like how he handles everything, you know, and I can call him right now. He's gonna pick up the phone. But anyway, that was sad, especially when I have a granddaughter who have grabbed hold of tennis now, you know, and she's just 9 to be 10 on the 29th of this month. And I'm gonna sit down and share that with her and my daughter, you know, because if she continue to play, going to different venues, and they do travel, she may encounter something, you know. And I'm thank you for that, Jamal. I'm really gonna share that with her, you know, and I know I'm sure she gonna have a bunch of questions, you know. But that's my take on that.
Coach Bernard Brown.
The words that's coming out my mouth is not affiliated with Ebony Sports Reporter. I'm telling you right now, I'm glad you saved me for last. I'm going to break it down unfiltered. First of all, Becky, who the hell you telling to shut your mouth? You should tell your daughter when she was getting her ass kicked to play better. Okay? Thank God that wasn't my daughter, my grandchild, or whatever. It would have been hell, World War III. And see, the problem is now, I'm telling you, we so focused on trying to take us that look like us down, they trying to take you down. One thing about those Beckers and white folks, they don't like the loot. They don't like us to kick their ass. So go back to the drawing board and do some more tennis shot, and then maybe you'll get better. Tyrese Hill, that was a damn disgrace. That was absolutely wrong. They pulled this man out, put his knee in his back.
Yes.
And then got a nerve to tell his players to get back in the car. Man, y'all done lost your damn mind, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you right now, we need to cut this shit out. We need to start fighting back with power. And I don't mean talking about, it was happening. No, stop this shit. They know what they're doing to us. You know why? Because they know we're going to allow that shit to happen. They know we're going to walk for 5 days and get some water for the 6th day because we tired. Not here in Marietta, damn Georgia, where I'm at. Y'all done lost your damn mind. Thank God that wasn't my child. I wouldn't say let's go. I was like, okay, I got some shit. We'll turn that shit out on the tennis court. It's wrong for treating our little kids like that. Who to say that ain't gonna affect that young girl down the line? Now her daddy got to go and explain to her what happened and why we left. Why the hell I need to explain to my daughter about racism in this damn country? You done lost your damn mind. I had a moment. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Coach Tisha.
Well, Dad waited a little too long to say let's go. I would have said let's go long before. The lady said too much, but she was angry. So it wasn't even about the game. she had a personal feeling about whatever was going on. And because she had the power to rule over the game, she used that. So obviously there was racism there. At the same time, she could have had something else going on in her life and just didn't know how to separate the two. But then that's when, as adults, you say, you know what, mom, dad, let me pull you to the side. Unfortunately, blah, blah, blah happened, and I may be taking it out here. Let's take a 5-minute timeout. You had that baby on that court crying because she didn't know what was going on. She's a child. She just trying to play tennis. Her parents see that she's discouraged, so they're trying to help encourage her, not send her signals. But because you were so threatened that she could beat you, any little thing that happened, you picked at it and you used your control to say, oh, I'm going to take a point here. You know what? I'm going to take the whole game. I wouldn't have stuck around long enough for you to say any of that. We would have been gone.
Yeah.
And to the Tyreek Hill, had that been Tom Brady, who don't even play for Miami, that conversation would have went totally different. Of course, Tyreek didn't want the window rolled down all the way. He knew everybody would be watching. At that point, he knew when you pulled him over what you were pulling him over for. It's not like he didn't know who he was, but it didn't matter who he was, is the point. It could have been me. You would have treated that situation the same way, whether it's a man making as many 7-digit zeros as he making or my little pennies that I'm making. And that is the problem. Because if it was Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, they wouldn't have had to say nothing. They would have just been visitors. But you would have handled the situation completely different. And I think with these police officers and the commissioners and all of that, that's what you need to look at. If their job is to de-escalate a situation before it goes completely left, everybody failed. Every last one of those cops failed because even the ones that didn't talk loud felt like they were outranked and couldn't speak loud because they didn't even take up for the situation. They went along with it as if it was right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think something needs to be done, and people need to realize that. How unfortunate is it to have God give us grace to be above ground, only to be jealous because my skin is darker than yours? How stupid is that?
Yeah. And the NFL need to get rid of Roger Goodell. I'm telling you right now, he got to go. He got to go.
Okay, well, we were going to throw something up about Notre Dame, excuse me, because Notre Dame is in France, but Notre Dame and Northern Illinois University. Ontario Brown, from Savannah, Georgia Beach High School. He was one of the people who scored 83-yard touchdown. That's what he did, former running back. And so I was just going to throw a question out there. Should Marcus Freeman be concerned? Because we have only, let y'all know, we have not even 1 minute. So that's what we just, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts? Should Marcus Freeman be concerned? But we should throw a wonderful shout out to Ontario Brown.
He should be very concerned because they don't allow losses like that in Notre Dame. He needs to be very, 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 very concerned.
Coach Fritz.
He's on a hot seat right now. So, when you lose to a non-conference team, they're independent. So when you lose to a team that is less talented than you, or you have the hype, Notre Dame has the hype. So they lost to Northern Illinois. So that's like everybody's like saying that's the big upset. He's in the hot seat, so he should be worried about that.
Coach Julius Hall said, y'all not looking at the screen. Y'all ain't looking at the red thing. So that's why I was saying. We got time. We got time. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, because that's the alien talking now. Oh, alien unity. Oh, my God. Coach Stud.
He got to be very concerned, like Coach Hall said. That's unacceptable up there in South Bend, Indiana. He's got to be very concerned. He must win out now. If not, the Northern Illinois loss going to come back and hunt him, can very well cost him his job.
Coach Bernard Brown.
He shouldn't be concerned. The priest should be concerned on Notre Dame. Because he the one going to fire. If it was an ex-NFL player coach that team, and it was right.
Yeah, Thomas Hammock, a brother, yes sir, and gave a very motivational speech with regards to and really felt.
Yeah, case closed. Facts 100.
Coach Tisha.
I mean, it's obvious he needs to be concerned for obvious reasons, no less. I mean, don't give him an excuse to regret putting you there.
And Kobe Bryant's birthday was this week right here. In fact, I think it's today, Kobe Bryant's birthday. So we pay homage and remember Kobe. And so, again, this is Ebony Sports Reporters. And so we got Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz, Coach Stud, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Tisha. We say check out all the shows on Our Black Media. And, again, we will be at the Savannah Hurricanes game, and I will get the gear for Coach Tisha and Coach Fritz, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Stud, because obviously Coach Julius Hall has now pawned the items.
I can't let me on my desk.
Peace.
Good night, everybody. We'll catch y'all next week, and we'll see you this weekend on all our shows.
Like that.